Holy moly, I'm late. Don't fire me, please. Please don't fire me. I feel like the Bourbon Junkies. But guess what? We're here. I'm here. Maybe just a little late, but guess what? It's fine. Don't hate me. We'll get going. It's Friday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're ready. Looks like we're live. I've been running around like crazy. Are we here? Can you hear me? It would help if I had this microphone. Hello? What's going on? What is going on, everyone? Is this what the Bourbon Junkies do? This is what the Bourbon Junkies do, man. This is what it feels like to be so late. Huh. All right, now we're good. There we go. I'm going to move this over a little bit. There we go. Woo. Man. I'm just trying a new tactic of being late. Seeing how successful that makes me. I think it's working out. I like this. I like being a little late. A minute or two late. That's the new technique. I don't even have anything in my glass. And we're 4 minutes in. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Tell you the truth, I'm only late because I was in a very intense Call of Duty game that I was not expecting to be playing right before the stream. But you know what? Anything it takes to win. Couldn't just leave my team behind, okay? Never leave a man behind. All righty. Man, we got a lineup tonight. Woo Drew Bolin, the legend himself, sent tonight's flight, and I believe it's an entire rye flight. I think that's what it was. He did not send me he didn't send me any kind of, what they are. So he's just going to have to tell us what they are. So I guess he doesn't trust me. He didn't trust me enough to give me a sheet. I don't know. But inside of the same box was the Stagg Jr. Batch 14. So we're going to get into that too because it's Friday. We made it through another week. Why not? That's what we're here for. My pregame goons were in here. Cheech and Barndoor, they were here like 3 days ago. So can't beat those guys. Andrew Buchanan was early. Bubble Bath Bourbon. Stanley Wagner Jr. What's up, man? Heath Harvey. Brad Walling. He's don't think he's in here because he has work. Are you kidding me? Michael. What's up, buddy? What's up, Wrenches? Live from Disney. What? From Disney? Okay. Having fun while we're just at home drinking. It's cool. Mike Cook. Nate Bates. DC. Let's do this, y'all. Yep. That's how we talk. What's up, Richie? Friday, Rye Day. It is. It is a rye night. Who else we got in here? Roger D. Let's start the pregame, starting with 1792 Foolproof. There you go. Gary Franchi. Got some Remus Repeal batch poured and ready to go. Sugar Kitty. I don't even have a glass yet, let alone a bottle. Wow. I feel you. Look at me. Keith Schmidt. Fire Trap. Whatever. Cool Running. What's up, buddy? Alrighty. Am I caught up? Kevin Campbell. Happy Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. I love Friday night shenanigans. Grim Brewer, happy Friday. Dram Hound. Let's do it. All right, I think we're caught up now. Cheech, I was talking about you. You were here like 3 days ago, man. 3 days. You're crazy. Pre-game legend right there. Tim Evans. Jeffrey Rollins. Jeffrey Whack. Mark Bond. There we go. Get in here. All right, we're caught up now. There we go. Nope, just refreshed. More people. Austin Feltz, Robbie Harmon, the guy holding me up on Call of Duty. TJ Arnold, what's up, Trev? Sipping on some Midwinter's Night Dram. It is rye night, I guess. Half of it's rye night, so because we gotta have bourbon too, man. I can't just drink rye all night. Whiskey Central, what's up, Shayla? Tom Flanagan, that's not Tom Flanagan, that's Tom Flanagan. What's up? JJ. Alrighty, I need to get something in my glass. The Linux gut. Donnie, what is... I figured it out, Donnie. I hardly, for whatever, is there... I don't know if there's a thing, like a filter thing over here, because I see your chat here, and not all of them are coming over here. I don't think it likes you. I see you, Donnie. I see you. Andrew Webster. All right, let's get something. Should we start with the Stagg Jr. or should we start with the flight? Is that going a little too hard? Just go straight in? What is that? I don't know. You tell me. The Stagg. Start with the Stagg. It is Friday. Oh, I got glasses. Tammy. I got a glass. We got a lot of glasses. Yep, everyone. We're gonna start with the Stagg. We'll do the flight. I mean, this is a total uncorking. I saved this just for tonight. Wow. If I can get this. This is why you're supposed to uncork these off camera. Because now you guys are just watching me struggle to open this. Oh, this is terrible. There we go. Pause. Oh, America, that was a good one. That was good. Let's get a nice healthy pour. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. Let's get going. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a screw top. This is batch 14. This is the new one, which I was graciously got a care package shipped in, hand delivered in. Woo Drew Bolin, legend, living up to his legend status, just in case you didn't know. So tonight's dedicated to Drew Bolin. Also, Drew Bolin, we're best friends. He was at the Braves game. He's a Braves fan. Go Braves. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. I should have got my 13 and just did them side by side, just to compare. Maybe that's later. That's for after hours. I never start with high proof, but it is Friday. Guess what? It's Friday. I should have warmed something up, but you know what? It's Friday. D. Willett. What's up, buddy? Amy? Jerry Black, Mike Franklin, everyone running in here. All right, guys. Brett, I'm smelling on some Stagg Jr. batch 14 right off the get-go. And it's good. It's real good. You know what it smells like? It smells like Stagg. It smells like Stagg Jr. Stagg the Junior version. No. A lot of dark bourbon notes on this one. All right, cheers, guys, to drinking bourbon and rye on a Friday. Huh. Maybe I did do myself an injustice to going straight into Stagg Jr. 65.1, 130.2 proof. And I'm not saying that because that just lit me up like a Christmas tree. I'm saying that because I feel like I can't accurately judge this if it's the first pour I've had. Because just right off that first sip, this seems a bit different to me. Like a little bit different than those other Staggs, you know? The other ones. More announcements. Patreon. We have some new people join. As we speak, Hank Butts is in my Patreon trying to find out how to watch this YouTube video. Hank Butts, just switch to YouTube app, brother. Said he's watching on Patreon. But we got some new Patreon members over there that I don't think, maybe I didn't announce them. If I didn't, I'm announcing you again. Dramhound, Mr. Whiskey Shits, I feel like I did. But no, I didn't announce Chris David. We got some cool stuff coming, guys. If you're in the Patreon, kind of have some sneak peeks and some teases going on over there. I've just been working on so the kind of what's in the pipeline now is one design in two different color schemes, I guess, of a t-shirt. Are there? I mean, they're about ready to go. I mean, I'm testing it right now. I have like a black logo version and a white logo version on like 20 different colors of shirts, and I don't know, they look pretty good. They're looking pretty good. I kind of did like a sample picture for my Patreons just so you kind of see what I've been working on. I've kind of tweaked it a little bit. It's looking better. It's looking better. But that's kind of what we're working on right now. And I mean, I feel like that'll be up. I don't know. I kind of want to make it like for a little while, only my Patreons will have access to it. You guys are awesome over there supporting me. So it's either that. This is what I thought. We're open for discussion here. It's either that or maybe I've been thinking of doing like a Patreon only shirt or color or something that's like, hey, only the Patreons can get this. I might work on an actual design that's like, incorporated to the Patreon people, and only you guys will be able to get it. But that's what we're working on. And that's coming in the near future. Tomorrow I'll probably be working on a lot of more logos and stuff, because I can have just unlimited shirts and stuff, man. When are the Speedos coming? I don't know if they have it, but if they do, I'll make sure to get one out there. Hot, fiery trash. Got to get dizzy, as Matt would say. You know, honestly, yeah. But hey, the people asked for it. This is what we'll do. We'll probably end up revisiting this, if we have time. We have 2 hours, man, until ADHD Whiskey goes live. So That would be awesome. The camo jorts. Hank Butts, you found it. Hank Butts was a winner of our giveaway, and he got a bottle today, hand delivered to him. I'm expecting tasting notes of that 1792 foolproof inside and outside. Yeah, it's not fair. I mean, this is a neck pour, and it's my first pour. It's not fair for me to give you actual critiques on it. So far, it just kind of tastes like hot Stagg Jr. I mean, Stagg Jr. is hot anyway, but it just tastes, maybe that's kind of all I'm getting right now. So I don't really get the nuances. On the nose, though, I feel like I like it better than what I remember the other Staggs. I drank a Stagg last week for all of those who were in here, which I'm pretty sure everyone I'm seeing in here was here last week. So, there we go. Poured batch 14 with Ms. Lingscat to join in with you. There we go. Donnie, that's why you're the man. Oh, Heath Harvey. Why'd my computer just die on me? I was trying to read your comment. Just looked at this t-shirt. I like the logo big like that. Now I made it a little bigger. The photo he's referring to, all the Patreons, I feel like you've seen it. If you're on the Patreon, you've seen the example shirt. I kind of enlarged it a little bit. On the final thing, I scaled it down to, I don't know, it's still big enough to look good on a shirt. It's not like, this logo is real big. I mean, this goes down to my belly button. I feel like this one would be kind of half the size. So from here to halfway, I don't know. It looks like a regular, what a small singular logo should look like on a shirt. Like Trev's enlarged range too. DC, I like yours. Patrick Fulmer, totally not a lurker. Where's all the other lurkers at? And what are you drinking? I'm drinking this Stagg Jr., this hot, fiery mess. Nick Foles, about to America the shit out of the Stagg Jr. Badge 14, me too. That was a good cork pop, man. I'm not going to lie. I need the big logo because I am a big man. And here's the thing. I mean, I can adjust. I'm going to adjust and I kind of want to buy one. I kind of want to buy an example because there's an option for me to get a sample sent to me. Because if I get it and I'm like, man, it's not what I want it to look like or something. I want the stuff that I give out, like all the different merch, I want it to be good. I want it to look good. I want it to feel good. I want to be happy wearing it. So, and I want you guys to want to wear it too. So that's what I'm sitting in Photoshop for hours just critiquing myself like no other. What? Bev Porter is in here? Oh my goodness. So where's Matt at? There he is. There we go. Two legends. Wow. Welcome. Caitlin, what's up, y'all? What are you up to? Christopher David, shouted you out. You're my latest Patreon joiner. Matthew McNabb, always lurking. I'm a bourbon perv. Well, welcome, perv. Nicholas Feltham. Someone say lurker. I sure did. Ooh, yeah. Hank Butts getting in the 1792 foolproof. Neck pour was hot, hot, hot. But the longer, yes. Tell me if you guys get this. On 1792 products, they're hot. All of them. If it says 125 proof, it drinks like 135, 145 proof. So hot. 100 proof, hot. So you got to kind of, and I feel like maybe that's why I like it outside a little bit, is because when you go outside, maybe science, I don't know. You get a little more of the tasting notes and less of just alcohol in your face. I don't know. We need big size because you do not want to see me in a fitted shirt. Look, it looks like I'll be able to go on some of because I have different fabrics. It's going to have like, each logo has like 3 different shirts. There's like a women's shirt, a women's tri-blend shirt, a tri-blend men's shirt, a regular, some fancy, comfortable cotton shirt, and then just a regular cotton shirt, different prices. Some of them go up to like 5XL. All sorts of colors. I think they look pretty cool. But yes, they're coming. Jason Coates! What's up, buddy? In my opinion, 100% cotton is better than blend. Well, guess what, Amy? Just like I said, there's going to be all of them, because I know I love the blends. Some people love the cottons, and I have 2 different cottons. There's one that's premium soft cotton. Don't know what that is. And then there's just regular cotton. So guess what? There's one for all of you. Ethan Turk, we've got royalty here. We sure do. Z-Man placed my whiskey for delivery, so I'm late. Eagle Rare and Old Ezra 7. Cheers, brother. Cheers to you, Z-Man. Joe Edwards, Lurkin Legends. Missed the lurker check-in. Lurkers, you can check in at all times. Just say, hey, I'm a creeper. I want to make like a lurker shirt. Something that says something about lurking. That'd be pretty cool. Man, this light is like extra bright. This is what happens when I pull a Dan and Sean. I'm just totally unprepared. My lights are all messed up. I look flushed. Whatever, man. Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. Lyle, hey, Trev. What's up, Lyle? Man, well, I'm still tasting this. I'll go ahead and start pouring tonight's flight, sent to me by Woo Drew Bolin. And I believe these are all ryes. All ryes tonight. And that's all right. I'm so funny, man. Oh, goodness. Now, I don't even have the, I guess Drew didn't, trust me. He did not send me any kind of cards as to what these are. Maybe, I mean, if he's in here. I know he's in here. Yes, he said yes. He is in here. By the end of it, I'm sure he'll tell us all what they are. Which this is going to be a total. I mean, like I said, I don't know much about rye, okay? I'm a baby ryeman. So I feel like I'm going to struggle a bit. I feel like I definitely won't know what these are. I won't be able to tell you what any of these are. What I can tell you is that they're going to taste like rye. Do about half. I always like saving like half of these, so maybe I can just revisit them off camera. Oh yeah. So let me finish this. We'll get right into the flight, and then I'm sure we'll have time. I'll go back to the Stagg after we can compare the Stagg 14 to the 13. Let me get caught back up. Cheech. Oh shoot, man. It's the one thing I did not do. I don't have what is that? A Zale, whatever. I have a PayPal. My only issue is I don't have the link for it. Because I also wasn't prepared. I normally have it in my description. I think it's, shoot. I'll fix it. Well, I'll let these air up. What? 7-hour drive to a beach condo vacation, Lyle. Get out of here, man. Wish I had that. Could be scotch in there. I hope there's no scotch in there. All right, so this is what I'll do real quick. I'm just kind of I'm posting. I just need to post this stuff in here anyway. I got all this stuff. It tells you my Patreon, my email, my PayPal, and then about every channel in this community, their links to their stuff. So, wonder if can I edit this? I hope this doesn't mess up. All right. Am I still here? I just did something risky. Just to get you guys links that you were requiring. Tell me that. Hope I'm still here. You might just have to, if you need a link to something. Oh yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, if you need a link to anything, Cheech, I just posted a bajillion links in the description of the video to get them to show up. You just have to refresh, and then you'll see a crap ton of stuff. What are the metrics Trev has to meet for us to be able to send a super chat? I need 1,000 subscribers, which, that seems like a lot, but what's really hard, I have to have 240,000 watch minutes, which each of these lives I do goes up like, I don't know, 8,000 or something live watch minutes or something. I think I'm sitting at like 70,000 right now. So not even halfway in the watch minutes, but we'll get there. I'm rooting for whoever isn't Houston. There we go. That's all that matters. Golf Whiskey's in here. But yeah, we'll do let me plug some stuff, and then we'll get rolling. Just, last thing. No, wait, I'm not plugging myself a bajillion times. Check out all the links in the description. If you need to email me, you can email me there. I'll get with you. If you want to join the Patreon, I have all kinds of tiers. You can join for as little as $1. But there's some cool stuff going on over there. Cheech, there's your paypal.me/bourbonwrench. Yeah, hit the like button. Let's get going. It's Friday. Thank you all for joining me. The Braves game's starting here soon, and I'm excited to just check the score periodically. You guys keep me updated in the chat. I've been a wreck during some of the game, like game 2. Let's see. New Patreon, Tammy Brennicky, welcome. Go check out some stuff. I've been posting some stuff. All right. I'm going to keep these all in order, and we'll get into it. A, B, C, D, and E. Holy moly, that's a lot of rye. Let's do it. A. Wow, okay. I feel like I'm going to learn a lot tonight. And I say that because what I'm smelling in this is something I feel like I've never smelled in my life. Like, I'm expecting like your typical rye, you know, all these crazy herbs and spices, and this is, I don't know what this is. I don't know, Margot. There's like, I don't know. I'm not getting rye. I would not call this a rye. We're off to a great start. This isn't rye. What is this? Huh. There's like a, what is that I'm smelling? Like a intense, just, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. The first one, I feel like I'm just going to be totally wrong. Let me taste it. Then I'll tell you what I think I'm getting. Hopefully, do you guys like hear me like chewing on that? Because if you do, I don't want you to. I don't want you to know what's going on. That is weird. Like I wouldn't, there's something about that. It's like, it doesn't seem rye-like to me. There's something about that maybe it's finished in something. There's just something weird. There's something weird, man, and I can't tell you what. Maybe it'll come to me as I go through these. What's in your glass? Still Stagg Jr.? Yeah, and this glass back here, but in all these glasses is the rye flight that we're starting with. A, B, C, D, and E, all rye. And I gotta, I don't know. Yes, I am. Okay. Coming off a higher proof. Yes, but it's not the flavor I'm getting is, I feel like I've had a similar, the flavor I'm getting on this, I feel like I've had something similar to it. And I don't think it was a rye. So maybe something finished? Like a Texas rye? Texas rye? There's something weird about this, man. I'm good. That's it. This is Texas rye. If that's a thing, gotta be. The more I'm thinking about it, the more Texas I'm getting. Let's dig the hole, baby. We're on A, and I'm digging the hole. That comes from a state that is not Kentucky. And if I had to guess a specific location, Texas. Yeah, everyone's saying barely legal, maybe, but there's a funkiness to this that I'm just going to go ahead and go with Texas. To Balcones. I can't even name anyone who does rye over there. Huh. So what is Drew Bolin? Do I have a task? Do I have to just something in my head? Do I have to guess the proof or something? Because I'll end up doing that. Okay. B. Yeah, and Jeffrey, I'll rank them. I'll rank them. This one's more rye already. Definitely a totally different color. I didn't even look. That's dark. That's yellow. This looks like my urine and I'm about to die. This just looks like slightly dehydrated, but still okay. Yeah, this is definitely has that just that rye mintiness. Like it opens up. You smell this and it just opens you up. Whoa. Hello. That one is very rye. That one's very rye. That was just all. What are the shoot? What are the words I'm looking for? Just like the herbal spices, like spice, like actual spice. That's what this kind of tastes like. Very spicy. Andrew Webster. Eagle Rare for my first time, but it's in a war, so don't know which it is, and I can't stop paying attention to baseball. Sorry, Trev, that's totally fine. In fact, I should be having the game on. What am I doing? Keep me up with the scores, everybody. Please. Happy to hear you're going with the urine scale. Is that also the I'm watching UP military scale? That makes it darker, right? Hey, you guys want a funny story about peeing in the military? We got drug screened all the time. And they would sit there and just stare at you pee. And I'm not talking like, hey, go in the urinal and pee. It's stand 3 feet from the urinal, and I'm going to stand there and stare at the urine exiting your body. And me being me, I can't do that. You can't stare at me and expect me to go pee. And the loophole I found is all you got to say is, man, I got to poop. And they don't want to watch you do that. So they let you go in the stall. They won't watch you. And I can just go and pee. Pro tip, if anyone has to watch you pee. Facts with Trev. Okay, 5-1 Astros. Oh, no. Please, no. Okay, Trev, but think about the guy watching. What did he do wrong? Probably nothing. Just he had rank. He has to watch. All right, B. Can't really give you other note. This is high rye. This is got to be a high rye. I think. That's like the only rye bottle that I have that compares to is like a Willet rye. So I don't have a lot of baseline comparisons, okay? I don't really have a whole lot of that. with the rye. I'm just so inexperienced. I can't even tell you what's what. I can't even tell you what bourbon is, let alone rye. Okay. C, familiar territory. This is gotta be a low rye because it smells like bourbon. It smells more like bourbon than this. This smells like a tree or a plant, and this smells. It's there. It's there, just not to the extent of that one. Maybe that's why I'm saying it's a low rye, because that one was up there. What do you think about Zach Greinke? Look, okay, I don't like the Astros. I like Zach. Dude's actually pretty cool. He wasn't on the cheating Astros, was he? He wasn't there? If he wasn't there, then I can like him. But everyone who was on that team during that time, sorry. See ya. Alone is reason enough to root against the Astros. You don't like him? I like watching the videos of him. The dude's weird. He's a weirdo, but okay. The rye is coming out of this. Because I just got a note on this. It was like gum. Like spearmint gum note. Or evergreen gum. Still not to the extent of B though. Jason the Mashing Freaking Drum, what's up, buddy? We are drinking a flight sent to me by Drew the Legend Bolin. It's an all rye flight. That's it. That's all I know. They're all ryes. So I don't know. You missed me. I neck poured a Stagg Jr batch 14 right off the bat. So maybe wasn't the best idea just because I couldn't judge it accurately, but that's what's that's what I've warmed up with, and now we're in the rye flight. So hey, if you don't like them, you don't like them. You twisted my arm, gonna go pour some ryes. Well, Steve, welcome and have at it. Join me. Wintergreen, yeah, this is in the very back of the nose. It's like bourbon, bourbon, bourbon. Wintergreen. Daniel, what's up? Cleveland Browns winning the Super Bowl. The man after my own heart. Go Browns. Okay. So you have some reason to dislike them, and I respect that, Jason. It is a way to start. It's Friday, man. What else do we have to do? You're here. You're on. You're watching. What? So that means you're not doing anything. You're not going out anywhere. Let's do it. Kevin Campbell, great collab this week. Got me subscribing to My Bourbon Journey. I love when channels collaborate, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's in the works. I say it's in the works because I got a box today. A box from Jeffrey Wack. And Jason, the Mash and Drum, should also be getting that box if he hasn't already gotten the box. Inside said box is a blind flight that Jason and I will be drinking together. I mean, hopefully, he's going to destroy me, whatever the competition is, but Oh no, that's rye. That's rye. I don't know though. It still could very well be like rare breed rye or something, especially coming off the heels of B. I mean, B would just punch me in the face of I'm rye. This one, yeah, I know you're rye, but there's still some like bourbony qualities to it that I like a little more than just whatever B is like really rye. So that's the notes, the kind of notes you're getting. Uh-oh, just poured some Michter's 10-year and toasted rye. Let's go. I only have the regular Michter's 10. That's something we always get in the raffles, though, so I always have pretty good chances of getting those. Only in the raffle here, though. Joining the Fryeday shenanigans with Crown Royal 16-year rye. I don't know much about anything of Crown Royal other than just regular old Crown Royal. Yeah, C is definitely, I don't know, I feel like it's more bourbon-esque. So it's a barely legal rye, maybe. I think. I hope. See, that's the thing. That's the power of Andrew Bolin right now, is the dude has all the power. He only knows. He's the only one who knows. Okay. Let's go on to D. Interesting. I said about C. What I want to say about D is exactly what I want to say about C, but I believe it more. Another low rye, maybe? That's just my guess. I'm just going to guess that every time. 6-1 Houston in 7th. Has the Braves game started, guys? Has the Braves game started? I thought it was supposed to start. No, it starts at, okay. I thought it started at 7:08 Central. It starts at 8:08. My bad. 8:08 Central. Holy moly, DC, you brought up some wild times of mine. Has anybody had Bird Dog Blackberry? Honestly, whenever I got out of the Army, when I was in the Army, all I really drank was German beer because that's all I knew. I was in Germany. I could drink. You go out, beer was the cheapest thing to order to drink. But when I got out and I was like, oh, I need to go make me a drink, for whatever reason, I ended up with Bird Dog Blackberry, and I would mix it with Dr. Pepper. And I killed that stuff. I loved it so much. It's pretty good. It makes me want to go get another bottle just for old time's sake. All right. Yep. Okay, Drew, I saw your message, so that means don't open it. Open it now and look at it. Okay. Let me see. I think I got more Gmail coming in. Okay, Caitlin. New Patreon, welcome aboard. And speaking of the devil, my dad and I just opened our Stagg Jr. batch 14. We'll get back into it. D has to be the best one. I always love the D. That's a bit more rye on the palate than the C was, I feel like. It smelled less rye-like, but then it tastes more rye-like. I'm terrible with like rye tasting notes because I just get like a rush of the spiciness, the minty, spicy spearmint, all that stuff, which I don't even know. I'm so inexperienced with it. It's just, I can't pick out the differences. It's just, to me, it's like, oh, a bunch of spice, a bunch of rye notes, a bunch of rye like spices, mints and stuff. There's my new rye note, a bunch of mint. What countries in Europe have you been to? I've been to the Netherlands. I've been to France. Lived in Germany. Poland. The Czech Republic. Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. Which I don't, that's not even, yeah, I think that's about it. We couldn't do much when I was there. You had to really take a pat, like to go, we could only really go like 2 hours away from base without having to put in a pass. And, you know, my leaders are just terrible. So basically all the guys with families could get passes, and people like me, they're like, yeah, just go out, go to the city. Ben, what's up, buddy? Deutschland über alles. Ja, sprechen Sie Deutsch. I'm making flights with only a D of Crown Royal Peach. Might have a Sagamore. Yeah, see, so I feel like there's some in here that I feel like are going to be regulars. Maybe like Knob Creek Rye or Pikesville, the Sagamore. E. Now, I kept saying this about low rye, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. This tastes more like bourbon to me. Maybe I'm just getting distracted now. You guys are distracting me. You'd like to drink your whiskey? Jason, do it. Schnell! Guten Tag, dann wir sparen Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener Schnitzel, not Wiener Schnitzel. That's the English way to say that. Trev, have you tried any Redwood Empire products? I have not, and it drives me crazy. You guys always rave about the Redwood Empire. I don't think we get it in Arkansas. I've never seen it. I know what the label and stuff looks like, because I know the bourbon junkies rave about that stuff, but I don't think we've had it here. I'm just going to go ahead and say D might be the lowest rye of them all. It tastes the most bourbon-like. I'm not getting a whole lot of that rye, spicy, minty stuff like that. Donnie, do better. I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Drew Bolin, I know you can, and that's why you're the legend. I'm not asking you for anything. Just tell me where to send money, and you know where to hand deliver things to me. There we go. Shout out to the group. It looks like 57 watching and 56 likes. Holy moly. Every one of you in here has liked it. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Uh-oh. Cheech with my first ever super chat, which is just a PayPal thing. Cheech, keep doing you. Love the content. I look forward to drinking with you. Hashtag, in parentheses, virtually every week. Well, Cheech, you'll get it. Wow, so that's what super chats are like. That's weird. You're awesome, Cheech. You were awesome. Baby wrenches. You know, help Trev feed his baby wrenches. Go subscribe to Patreon. So my $1 tier, I believe. No, I think, what is that? I don't know if it's baby wrench. I think it used to be baby wrench. Honestly, that's why I thought. I think it's a lurker wrench now. My $1 tier, you're a lurker wrench. I think it used to be baby wrench. That's why I thought about that. But that'd be funny to have like shirts, specific tier shirts that you can only get. So whatever the tier title, and all you lurker wrenches and baby wrenches, that's, you get something like that on there. Too many IPAs last night. Recover. You can drink some water. Funny. All right, let's go back through these. I remember them. I feel like the last three are kind of, I don't know, I could be totally wrong when I start saying things like low rye rise. E, I feel like especially, is the lowest rye. Then maybe C, D, A, B is like 100% rye. It's gotta be. I mean, that just blows me up. A is gotta be like a Texas or something. If you have all the Texas ones I've had have a similar note, and it's just this, it's got to be just the climate brings out this certain characteristic in Texas. I don't even know what to call the note. My brain wants to say one thing, but I feel like that's not what it is. This just reminds me of my Iron Root Harbinger. It has this note on there that just is really weird to me. It just, they call it the Texas Funk, and whatever that is what I'm getting. Whatever you associate Texas Funk with, that's what I'm talking about with this. And I hope I'm right. If not, then this is just a weird taste in rye from somewhere else. But it's weird. That's why I'm saying it. Whatever this is, it's weird. Edward Fulmer, go Braves. Yes. Rye in Texas has rattlesnake. That's a little bit of rattlesnake in there. Honestly, like, I feel like I like this better than my Iron Root, which is a Texas bourbon. That's Texas. That's gotta be please be Texas. I missed a Texas. In one of my blind flights, someone sent me something from Texas, and I was like, oh, that's finished and something weird. Then it turns out to be Texas, and I go back, and I'm like, yeah, that's the funk that I was getting. This is Texas. Please be Texas. I have to get something right about this. In B is the super rye. This is super rye. Maybe Willet. That was my only guess because I don't know any kind of ryes, really. That note is armadillo breath. Maybe armadillo, I don't know. Secretion. Yeah, this is super rye. Austin Phelps, this pregame is going too fast. Hey, we still have 58 minutes together, my friends. And then we have even more time with ADHD Whiskey, who is next. He's going to be giving away some awesome giveaways, which I'm keeping track of. That's how I know he's giving away some awesome giveaways. Wonder if it's barley in an Old Forester rye. A? Jeffrey, if you're talking about A, I will dig myself in a grave right now and say that it cannot be Old Forester rye. It cannot be. On the Old Forester rye, to me, I get a lot of chocolatey, I don't know, chocolatey goodness, little bit of rye. This is like funkiness. No, that's not Old Forester rye. Cannot be. I'll jump down into the grave right now and say at least that one. Whoa! I don't know. I don't think I'm a big fan of really high ryes. And I don't know if maybe there's differences. That tastes like just an herb garden. I just walked out in the garden and started picking all this green crap. No idea what it is, but you know what? I'm gonna make whiskey out of it. That's what this kind of reminds me of. I think I need to turn this down. Something needs to be turned down. I feel like I'm too bright. Oh well. Whistle Big Rye gives me some weird malty funk. Maybe I still want to lean towards like Texas, but I don't even know if I've had a whistle. No, I've had a Whistle Pig pick, which it did not taste like that. The pour of that I had wasn't that. Whiskey Rye, the bourbon guy, the wrench. I'm just reading, so we're going to get some more Patreon people. They're just chatting in there. We have a good time over there. Always been posting some more lenses. People seem to like the lenses just to see my life. I'll show you my life. I'll show you whatever you guys want to see. Ryes are tough. The best for me is Willet Fourier. Roger, I'm telling, the only thing that I've had that's like really rye like is a Willet. So that's why I'm just saying this is Willet. I feel like it's Willet. And it's only because of that. It's high rye. And the only one I have is Willet. So that's why I'm calling that Willet. See? Okay, I take everything back I said the first time. In Barn Door, Porter Wilson 2020, whatever we want to see, depends on your Patreon tier. And then we can negotiate. Bubble bath. Still haven't seen any shirtless lenses. You guys are crazy. But what's going to happen when you get one and then everyone starts unfollowing me like, dude, this guy's taking his shirt off? Sugar Kitty wants more lenses with Biggin, who, by the way, he's right here. Co-host is always nearby. So C, what I first said about C, the first go around, was that it was like tasted more bourbon-like, but after having D and E, no, those are more bourbon-y. This is getting a little more rye notes coming through on this one. I don't know. I cannot even guess what this could be, because a lot of this stuff, like, I think I've tried Pikesville rye once. I have never tried Sagamore rye. No idea what that tastes like. So I don't know. But I think I'm trying to think of my order too. That does seem like a good idea. I kind of don't even want to read this just in case he's lurking. But we need, Caitlin, everyone reading this, we do need to make I'm going to try to make a Facebook group. I don't even know how to do that. Maybe someone in the group knows how to, but we'll get a page where you can mark saying I'm going, maybe not going, whatever. And then, yeah, that also would be cool. The second part of that. Yep. That would be awesome. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what they would do if they just saw an army out there? I mean, there's no way. There's no loss. At that point, zero chance of loss. I feel like D is familiar to me. Maybe even like, I'm just going to go out on a limb. Maybe even rare breed rye. Could be 100% wrong. And I only guess rare breed rye because A, I have a bottle of it. I haven't had enough of it. I'm not going through it fast. I don't drink rye often. But I kind of, it feels familiar to me, okay? It feels familiar. So with my limited bottles of rye, that's what I have to guess. That's what I have to go to. And E might even just be like, E is gotta be the most bourbon of them all. I mean, this is like, I'm getting more of the caramel notes and stuff. Not we're drifting further away from the all the plants I picked out of the garden, and now I'm into dessert. Oh my gosh. Well, whatever, dude. I'm 100% wrong. Ooh. I hope are you talking about Bolin? Drew, are you talking about E as I'm 100% wrong? This, if you're telling the truth, then this is a complete disaster. Complete disaster. Huh. I'm curious. I'm waiting on him to D. Oh, okay, so D. It's also, I feel like it's also more rye. Oh, shoot, see, I need to start writing this stuff down. I need to go back between C and D. It's just different types of plants that I'm smelling. I need to start doing my favorites. So I'm gonna keep those in order of A, B, C, D, and E, but I'm just gonna move the bottles in my rank so I can kind of keep track of it. This is weird, man. Rye. I suck at rye. So that was C. I'm battling between C and D, and then I got a battle between A and B. It's good. See, I'm trying. Part of me is I'm kind of going down the path of judging it of what I feel like is I don't like high rye ryes. So the more minty and wintergreen and evergreen and spearminty and all that stuff, the more of that I get, I feel like the lesser I rank it compared to the more bourbon ones. I say more bourbon, the less rye. So see, because I feel like D might be something. Maybe D is something exquisite. It just feels fancy. I don't know. But I'm just gonna pick what I pick, and that will be that. Most D's are. DC. Moose! That's what she said. See, it's weird. Like, this is really the differences are definitely. I feel like I get a lot more difference when I know certain things back to back. I feel like I get a lot more differences than in like a bourbon. Meaning when I go through the order A, B, C, D, and E, they smell one way, but if I pick up C and B and back to back them, I get totally different notes than I normally do. Or at least that's what I'm feeling like. Because when I went from D or C to B, it was one way. Maybe I should have done this backwards too. There's my order. Got my order. And you can't even see what my order is. But I got it. So my glasses are still in their regular position, just so I can go back. Once I find out what these are and how wrong I was, we can go back and kind of laugh at my decisions and stuff. All right. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the proofs on that. Man, I hope that wasn't part of the competition because I didn't guess them. I just ranked them. I ranked this for my favorite. So that's what we're going to do. So Drew went ahead and messaged me the results. Let me pull those up and we'll get into this. He sent me 5 photos. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I saw them. Wow. Wow. All right. You guys ready for these answers? I saw all the pictures, and I think I might have gotten 1 right out of the 5. So last place for me, and I was totally wrong. Last place for me was A, which I was swearing was Texas. Oh my gosh. So A, which is last place for me, is Michter's Barrel Strength Toasted Barrel Finish Rye. There's something weird about it. I said it was Texas. Oh my goodness. Guys, don't judge me. Oh. Wow. Whatever, guys. Whatever. Guys, you can't tell me I don't do rye. I'm the bourbon wrench. You were close. Look, guys. Dang it. Listen. They don't know what the others are. It'll make sense. I only say Texas. This is weird, man. And this is the first time I've ever had it. So if you've had it, you know there's something different. There's something different about it. It's last place in my list because I never said I didn't like it. I'm just saying there's a weird funkiness that my brain jumped. Let me give you some behind the scenes, okay? My brain tasted this weird, which has to be the toasted barrelness, and the toasted barrel, whatever the heck that changes in the flavor, my brain jumped straight to my iron root. So maybe they don't taste anything alike, but my brain found a connection in some way and said Texas, okay? This is the power of blinds. And you know what, guys? Not everyone's this isn't gonna be everyone's favorite. If it was everyone's favorite, then what's the point of even having different products? Boom, I win. The power, the beauty of doing blinds. Okay, whatever, guys. That's A. That was my last place. B, which I put in front of it, this was like the super rye one to me. Which, I mean, I kept calling it Willet, but this is gonna be ridiculous. I can't wait for you guys. I see the answers. I'm not the rye savant. I'm not the rye master. This gets better. B, I kept saying it's Willet because it's super rye. It's barrel rye single barrel. 14 years. 74 point what? 148.3 proof. What? Dude. Maybe you guys just like watching someone get everything totally wrong, and I'm glad to fill that position, okay? You're here, you're watching. Oh my gosh. That's okay, so maybe this is just the heat. Maybe I was just saying it was super rye just because it was so hot that I just associated it with, this is so spicy. This is so rye spice. No. Well, maybe it is, but the real kicker was this is 74% kicking me in my esophagus. We'd watch Sean if that was the case. Wow. Kevin Campbell had to step away. Did I miss the answers? Answer A. We're only on the second one because this is blowing my freaking mind. A was my last place, and it was Michter's Barrel Strength Toasted Barrel Rye. B was my second to last, and it was Barrel Rye is a 74.15% bottle. So I can tell you that this is my first ever hazmat. So what? Okay, I take that back. I had a gin, and I hate gin, but it was like 80. I feel like it was in the 80s. And I only drank it just because it was 80. I wanted to say I drank something that high, but I don't know. But as far as rye, and I've never had a hazmat bourbon, but as far as rye, it might as well made of basically the same stuff. Whatever. I'm so wrong on these. So coming in third place, D. You guys are going to like this one. And it does. Now that I know what D is, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Wait. Backtrack. I'm just making myself look even more dumb. Saved myself. D, third place, is what I was calling B all freaking night. It's Willet. 54.9%, 109.8 proof. So D is my third place, and it was Willet. I was saying, yeah, B, it's Willet. You know, all night. D is Willet. I put it before those others, so. D's Willet. Whatever, man. I have one bottle of it. I've tried it 2 or 3 times, so I'm not that familiar with it. Okay, C. C is this. In second place, Thomas H. Handy. Wouldn't have guessed it. I've had one sample of Thomas H. Handy, and maybe that's why I kind of felt familiar Like I've had this somewhere, but I don't know. I would have never guessed that. I mean, I've had it once and it was so long ago. Would not have guessed that. But that's my second place. It's pretty good. Which I don't even know. Thomas H. Handy, 62.85%. Whatever. E was my first place. Let's pull up E. This is awesome. This is funny. So, hold on. Let me look. Let me look back at this. So that's E. Let me look at the proof. Okay. Oh, the Braves won, LA 0. Let's go, baby. Okay. Guys. E, which my number 1 is Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. My first place is Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, and my last place was Michter's Barrel Strength Toasted Rye. I guess the toasting. Don't toast my barrels. Don't toast them. This stuff. Yeah, I'll be honest. Let's do E and A back to back. Dude, they are so different. Whatever. I didn't think that the like toasting a barrel would change it that much. It puts a funk toasting it on that Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye. You know, and I don't know what else is different about it. Maybe something else. Maybe there's something else in it. Maybe, I mean, is this the same stuff? Is this literally just the same stuff poured into a toasted barrel? Because it's totally different to me. It puts a funk on it. It puts a funk on it that reminds me of like a Texas funk or something. So, to each their own. Jason Busey, what's up, you seaman? That's what we appreciate about you. Your consistency. I don't know if you're being sarcastic. Yeah, man. E is my jam. So this Michter's, it's 55.3, and what's the Toasted Barrel Rye is 56.2. I don't know. They taste totally different to me. Dramatically different. Speaks to your honesty, or maybe it's Stagg Jr. just messed things up. Look, my whole premise is to just, I'm just going to tell you what I like. And I'm not going to, even if I think I figured it out, because like you saw, I thought I knew some of these and I was totally wrong. So even just thinking what it could be is not going to sway my opinion. I'm not going to say this is better. Even if there was like a Booker's Rye in here, and if I just didn't like it, but I knew that's what it was, I'm not going to put it above the other ones that I like better. I mean, it's, you know what I feel like, guys. You like what you like. Your tongue is different than mine, and yes, the hype can blind you. You can be so focused on, man, this is a rare bottle. This is hard to get. I've been looking for this. It was so hard to get. I finally got it. Man, it's so much better than everything else. Is it really though? They weren't intending for that bottle just for you to give a kidney to get it. It's just the way the consumer market is. The producers aren't just making this magical stuff. Some of it's really good, and I would say might be magical, but they're not. I feel like they're not putting it out and being like, "Oh yeah, you know what? Go ahead and sell your kidney. It's that good." I don't know. Oh shoot! My second super chat through the form of PayPal, Amy. Let me just. Where's Amy at? Amy Bohm's in here. She hasn't commented in a while, but she's in here and she just super chatted me. I don't know if she had a comment with it. I want to read the comments. If you have a note with your PayPal donation. So these aren't super chats. At this point, these are just PayPal donations. So it doesn't appear she sent a message or anything. If you want me to read it out, if you have any thoughts or questions, I mean, I answer your questions anyway, but if you want me to read it out or whatever, leave a note. Leave a note in there, and I'll let you know. All right, we got 30 minutes. I've been drinking rye all night, guys. And just like Cheech here, I'm going to be slammered by ADHD whiskey, and so am I. Because what's up next? I'm going back to Stagg Jr. 14. We'll give it an accurate or a better judgment. You were not wrong. What we like. We're all different with our tastes. Like I said, if everyone's palate was the same, there wouldn't be all this variety. There would be no need for it. Just make one or two things and you'd be good. But that's not the case. Note said $5 for Biggin Food. Much love to you. Amy, Biggin appreciates it. He just heard me read it. He's sitting here listening. He's actually sleeping on my foot, like he always does. For the Biggin. All right, Donnie. Get out of here. Get out of here, Donnie. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Andrew. Great show, but guess what? The show's not over because we still got some time for ADHD whiskey, and I'm still pretty thirsty. Ethan, where the heck have you been? What are you doing, Ethan? So before we get into Stagg Showdown, I'm going to read Ethan, because you didn't pay attention, the results. I'm just messing with you. But just in case, I know you're not alone, and no one else is going to comment now. So my last place was A, which was Michter's Barrel Strength Toasted Barrel Rye. Second to last was B, which was Barrel Rye, and it was a 74% alcohol bottle. So we got a hazmat Barrel Rye. It was a pick. Joe's Playlist Honey Badger. I think. There's a sticker on it that says Joe's Playlist Honey Badger Track 4. Whatever that is. Third place was D, which was Willet Rye. Second place was C, which was Thomas H. Handy. And I don't know what year that was. Whatever the one, 125.7 proof. So whatever year that one was. And then my first place was E, which was Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, which it still blows my mind that my last place was Michter's Toasted Barrel Proof Rye, and my first place was just the same thing without the toasting. That blows my mind. Okay, Drew Bolin says the Thomas Handy was the 2019. So 2019, Thomas Handy was second place. Oh wow, I still have some Stagg in the glass, but we'll pour a little more on top of it. Because it's Friday. And why not? I don't know, man. I might need to go get the another batch of Stagg just to side by side this, but yes, Mike, don't forget that water break. Gonna be a long night. Yeah, because there's another stream right after me. So I hope you guys are pacing yourselves. Because once I'm done here, I'll be able to pace myself. I got to keep track of super chats over on ADHD Whiskey. Uh-oh. Daniel Carter coming in with my third official super chat onto PayPal. This is why I just need to get the super chats on here so I can actually see what's going on. For a can of whiskers. Yep, there we go. I got your message now, Amy. Money for big and kibbles. Buddy of mine doesn't dig the Michter's toasted barrel rye unless it's in an old fashioned. It's funky. There's something weird about that, man. Which is the first time I've ever had it. There's some real funk. Nice, kind of fun digging through press stuff to find stuff to find, but still wish it was easier to find. I must have missed something. Yeah, I might need to just go get another batch just to compare this side by side, but I feel like I enjoy this more than, like the 13, at least on the nose. Or maybe it's just, I feel like it seems a little more subdued. A little toned down a little bit. Uh-oh. Holy moly. Jason Busey. Jason Busey coming in with the PayPal chat. I'm not even calling it a super chat. Go Navy. Whatever, dude. I still have your flag flying proudly back here. Blasphemy. I like 12 and 13. Uncle Buck, I like them too. I'm just saying, like, right off this nose without comparing them side by side, I feel like I'm enjoying this more. I tried the 13 last week, and I was telling you, I tried it with the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, and I was so like, nope, Elijah Craig Proof away. I smell this, and I'm like, I could get behind this a little more than the 13. But that's just me. More Stagg 13 for you. Give me the 14. At least on the nose. What's your favorite bourbon this year? Shoot. I don't know, because I don't have a lot of access to these super LE bottles that everyone gets and stuff. Let me look. Do you guys hear that, or does my mic work? That's a good test. Did you just hear what just happened? Do you hear what's going on? I think maybe my favorite bottle so far is, it's hard. It's hard to say, because standard release, honestly, like the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C920, I have loved that stuff. I mean, I love all batches of it, that's just the one I feel like I'm going through the most. And that's my way of knowing if something I really like is how fast it disappears. And then honestly, like, and so I would say that one. And then the second one, I feel like it doesn't count, but I've picked up quite a few Knob Creek 15-year store picks. And they are so good, man. Like, I would choose that bottle. Like, I look up, this is up here is all my fancy bottles. And like, yes, I want to drink them, but I would almost much rather just buy a bunch of those store picks and keep them on hand. Honestly. Kevin Campbell, what's your thought on Wild Turkey Bottle Bond 17-year? You need to go watch last week's live stream. Skip about an hour in, maybe even an hour and a half in, because I went off on a huge Turkey Bottle Bond 17 and Turkey Decades. We went deep. I compared them side by side. Long story short, if you don't want to go watch that, I chose the Turkey Bottle Bond 17 over the Decades. Decades drunk a little more hot. But the 17-year had what I just call the dustiness to it. It reminded me of a dusty turkey, and that's why I picked it. And that's just me. I feel like a lot of people are putting that in their very top. It's not my very top. I really like it. I think it's just I'm such a cheapwad, man, and paying $200 really just hit me somewhere. It hit my wallet in my bank account. But Tito, what are you drinking? We're smelling on some Stagg Jr. Batch 14. Brian, what's up, buddy? About time you showed up. Drinking some Old Scout 13 here. Yeah, man. I might have to wait for another live stream, but I think I'll make that an episode of Stagg 12 versus 13 versus 14. And we'll see. I'll have them poured blind. There we go. I'm going to blind all three of them because those are the three batches I have. And we'll see. We'll see which one I like the best. I sent you a kink to what I have. You sent me a kink? I don't know what you're into, Gary, but I'll check out your kink. So you know what you want to try, and I'll bring samples to Bardstown, Gary Frenchie, you legend. I know you meant Link. Stanley, gosh, you're a legend and I love you, but no, go Army. Chris Spragu. What's up, Chris Spragg? 73 mofos in here. I don't know. I'm really liking this batch 14. I'm liking it. It just seems, and maybe it's just because it's freshly cracked, but it seems a bit. The Buffalo Trace, like super cherry, the super. I just call Stagg Jr. Super Buffalo Trace. It seems, toned down a notch on the batch 14. And maybe it's just because I've had this whole flight ahead of me. But that's my thoughts as of this moment. And man, and you know what I'm always saying. What I always try and tell you guys, and you know this, but if you learn anything from me, it's not to take someone else's opinion as fact or that's just the way it is. You need to try it yourself. People will tell you that the Stagg Jr. batch 12 is just a hitter of a batch. But does that mean disregard batch 13? No. I feel like you should get both if you can, if you could, moving forward, get all of the ones you can and compare them. Find out for yourself. Because some people, they're not going to say that the 12 is the best. They're going to say 13 is better than 12. And there's no telling what you were going to think about it. I'm not comparing them now. I'm just drinking the 14. But the batches I will be comparing in a future episode, subscribe and hit that bell notification, which will be someday next week. It will be 12, 13, and 14. Shoot, that might just be next Friday. I'll try and go live before next Friday. Just a pregame show. But if I'm drinking 3 Stags, that probably needs to be on a Friday. So we can get schlammered. There we go. James SoCal. I saw you earlier, but you've been lurking, James. And he prefers the 13. There you go. Yeah, this just seems kind of subdued. Like the Buffalo Traciness. I'm going to just give you just how I see it. The Buffalo Traciness seems a bit toned down, and I really like it. Honestly, I like it that way. Maybe that's why I'm liking it, is because I feel like when I was getting into bourbon, I was just so pro Buffalo Trace. That's all I wanted. Buffalo Trace this. All I want is their stuff. And maybe, I wouldn't say I got burned out of it, but it's just, maybe that is the answer. I got burned out of it. So it's not that I dislike it. It's just, I would prefer it to be a different way. I would prefer it to be like this. Burned out or bored? I mean, I would say bored, or maybe my palate's bored of it, but I drink, and maybe. That's the same thing, basically, isn't it, though? It's like I drink it, and I'm like, yeah, that's good. I just don't want to pour another, you know? It still has what I call cherry, that cherry note, that real classic Buffalo Trace. I call it Buffalo Trace cherry. I don't know what that is, but maybe it is an actual cherry note, because you know how I am with notes. But that's what I call it, and it is there. You can tell it's a Stagg Jr. It just seems kind of dialed back. Sean Paisley didn't plan on drinking tonight, but Trev is making it hard to not want to. Sean, do it. Do it. I command you. Trev, what's your favorite Maker's Mark release? Oh, shoot. Huh. Honestly, like, I've been loving the RC6. Julie the Legend sent me a bottle of it. And then, last week, a local guy to me was selling a bottle. He was just trying to get rid of some stuff, and I got me a second one. So now I don't have to really preserve my RC6, because now I have 2 of them. I love that. Okay, and aside from Maker's special releases, Maker's 46 all day. I go through that stuff like it's going out of style. I already said that. There we go. We convinced Sean. Speaking of Sean, so the other day, a bunch of pictures, if you go onto Facebook and it shows like this day in a year ago today, what you're doing. And there was a bunch of photos from the Bastards Ball. The first photo that popped up was me, Dan, and Sean. Oh, good times. Good times. Yeah, shoot. You guys are just going to have to tune in. This is your way of, I feel like everyone in here watching is already subscribed. So you'll be here next time. I can count on you. I can count on all of you. But next time, maybe not next time, maybe next Friday will be I want to compare the 12, 13, and 14 because I'm personally loving this 14. And I can't really remember the last time I've just poured a pour of Stagg and I'm like, oh, this is it. Like I pour, that's when I pour Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, every time I take a sip, I'm like, this is it. This is where it's at. Let's go. 14 is making me happy. So Maker's 46 is what I chose to dip at the gift shop. Love that stuff. I dipped a 101. Let me throw this at you. When you go to the Maker's Mark, could you just not could I just slam dunk my own bottle? Like, what would they do to me if I just dipped my whole hand down in the wax? My whole bottle is just wax. Like, what would they do? They wouldn't just take the bottle from me, would they? I know they tell you like, hey, only go in this far, whatever. But what if you're just like, yeah, screw it, and just go all in? Because I might try it. I mean, at that point, you've already done the tour. What are they going to do? Kick you off the print? Yeah, I'm leaving anyway. I missed something. You trying to tag me? Silver holds the future. Cheech sent me. Oh, Silver holds the future. Cheech sent you. Cheech. You legend. You're bringing people in. Yeah, I'm really liking the batch 14. I think I might like it better than the 13. I've been babying my bottle of the 12 just because everyone says it's the best. So I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't drink that one tonight. So I can't really remember what it tastes like. I'm more familiar with the 13. Uh-oh. Braves 2, Dodgers 0. Let's do it. Wax is so hot. Okay. Maybe don't dip your hand in the wax, but just dip the majority of the bottle in. Okay? A huge slam dunk. So let me take that back. I'm not going to dip my hand in the molten wax. I'll just dip majority of the bottle. Or what would they do then? Richie, I concur. But hey, I'm appreciative of all of you who are here. Quite a few of you have joined the Patreon. You guys are freaking awesome. You're patient. I'm working on some awesome stuff. This is a good way. We got 4 minutes left, so this is a good segue out of here. And I see you, Jen. Cheech is sending freaking everyone in here. But it's a good segue. We got 3 minutes. You guys will see me in the chat because I'm keeping track of ADHD Whiskey's super chats tonight. He's going to be giving away some awesome stuff. Someone drop a link to ADHD Whiskey's stream. You already know who he is. But we've been doing some awesome stuff on Patreon. So if you want to check out my Patreon, the link is in description. I'm working. Shirts are going to be out very soon. Glasses are coming. Glasses will probably, the first run will probably kind of go towards my Patreons first versus selling them. Like I'll be sending them out to Patreons first just to get an idea of how they turn out. Then I will do a larger batch and we'll see what goes from there. But shirts are coming out real soon. More logos of shirts are going to be coming out after that. So if you want to check out all of the Patreon stuff, that's where you'll get exclusive first knowledge before the video. All the other links in the description. If you need to email, if you want to correspond with me, I'm on Facebook. I'm on the Bourbon Junkies Facebook group. I'm on Gmail. Email me there. I'm on Instagram. I'm everywhere. I have a dang PayPal. You guys have already been super chatting me. Thank you. So let's go over, hang out. I'll be in ADHD Whiskey's chat all night, chatting with you fools. Hit the like button on the way out, man. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being here, man. So can't tell you when the next live stream is going to be. I know next Friday probably is like 99% sure next Friday. Maybe try and get one in sooner. So hit that bell notification. Let me know when we're going. So there we go. DC dropping the link. Click the link. Let's head over there. Kevin Campbell, Gmail. All my links are in the description, brother. Hit the description of the video. You'll see Patreon. You'll see Gmail. You'll see PayPal. You'll see every channel on WhiskeyTube. You'll see all kinds of links in the description of this video. Go check it all out. Hit the like button on the way out. I'll see you guys in the chat. Let's keep this night rolling. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Until next time. Biggin says bye.